Welcome back to Medfield Sports Network, Episode 3. I'm Jack Sullivan, joined by Bobby Spence and Sam Patry. We're going to start you off with some recaps of some big games last week. It was really a busy week for Medfield Sports. To start us off, Medfield girls tennis had their first road win over Hopkinton, 3-2. So that was a huge win for them, getting 3 of those 5 games.
Yeah, totally. And then Medfield softball with a big win at home against Hopkinton. They move along to 6-4, and they're a strong team. Fitzy had an outstanding performance.
And girls lax wins over Norwood 9-5 with Olivia Smith with 1 goal, 1 assist, 4 GBs, and 2 calls turnovers.
That was a 19-5 win for Norwood. Boys volleyball beats Varian 3-0 in straight sets. That was on Monday. That was their 3rd win. They did suffer their first loss last night.
Yeah, and then for the track meets, the boys 82-54, and girls 121-15. That's pretty absurd. So they beat Ashland. They move on to 2-0. Julian Rahm, player of the meet, he was outstanding.
He hit an 11 flat 100-yard dash, which was
that's unbelievable.
Yeah, definitely the best stat they had in that match.
And boys tennis wins against Ashland 4-1 with the first win for Coach O'Neill. Congrats, Coach O'Neill.
Girls lax lost to Westwood 6-7. That was their first loss of the year. They moved to 4-1. That was a good battle by both those teams. I know Westwood's a really good team. In that game, Isabel Iannone had 11 saves. Alex Blake had 3 goals, 1 assist, and 2 ground balls, along with 2 caused turnovers. So those two really had good games there to keep them, that as a close loss.
Yeah, it's impressive by them. It's a very close game. You wouldn't expect that because Westwood is a phenomenal team. They always have been.
Yeah, I think last year the games they had together were a little bit more unbalanced.
One-sided. So we move on. Boys baseball. They beat Ashland 10-0. So now they're 2-1.
Huge game.
Jack Iavino with 3 hits. Thomas Shirtlift with a home run. Good stuff, Thomas. And then we got Jack Collins, 4 innings pitched, no scores. That's impressive. He's gotten
very impressive by him.
Wow. And softball beats Ashland 17-2. Moves to 2-1. Larkins with 2 home runs, and Lions with 3 out of 4.
At bats, she got 3 hits. Yep.
And then boys lax, we beat Westwood 12-2. So now we're 3-1. Murph got 5 goals. Jack Sullivan over here with 3 goals, played outstanding. And then I had 13 saves. Spence.
Spence 13 saves. That was really what kept the Wolverines at just 2 goals in that one.
Thank you.
To finish this off, boys volleyball, as I said, had their first loss of the season last night versus Milford. They got swept in that one 3-0. We had a chance to catch up with a couple of their players after the games. Jack Sullivan here with Tyler Shue, Matthew Herbst, a couple of stud players for the boys volleyball team. Coming off a loss today versus Milford, how's it feel just having your first loss of the year, and do you think you guys will be able to quickly rebound?
No, it's really tough, man, but we're just going to use this energy that we have now to further the season. We're going to beat them next time, and I feel hopeful about this season, yeah.
Do you guys get to see them later on this year?
Yeah, we're playing them home sometime, and it's going to be a fun game to go.
Hopefully we can get a lot of students to back that. Tyler, so what went into today's game, losing that one 3-0? What were the problems, that put you guys down?
We just made some slight errors throughout the entire game, and that threw us off. They're a good team. They got a good middle. Hard to game plan against them, but we're going to beat them next time they come here.
Yeah. I know you guys are a team with a lot of height, Aiden Glenn, a couple of those other taller guys, Jake Katurba for sure. Were they able to outmatch you guys in height?
Yeah, I mean, they were just throwing it over the net. They were hitting it hard. We couldn't receive the ball, so yeah, they took over.
Guys.
All right, well, congratulations on the good start to your year. I know today was a tough one, but hopefully we can catch up with you guys soon. Good luck the rest of your season.
All right.
Thanks, boys.
Welcome back to Warrior Talk. I am your host, Jared Mula, and these are my 3 guests.
Jack Sullivan.
Drew Stanton. Bobby Spence.
So let's get right into it. For our first question, how will boys volleyball first loss impact the rest of their season?
I think that loss is really going to inspire them the rest of the year. I know the Norwell loss for the lacrosse team, is going to be in their head the rest of the year. And I think volleyball will have that same mentality and really go into the rest of their season with some real fire.
Yeah, we actually got a chance to speak with Matthew Herbst and Tyler Shue after the game. They let us know that this game will be on their mind. They actually see him again in, I think, 2 weeks. And they
it's a home game, too.
Yeah, they're going to have some firepower. And they're going to want to win that one.
Yeah, I think we've seen this before. You know, it's the fire they need under them to like get them going and take them to the next level.
For sure.
Yeah, I think it's good that they had this first loss because, you know, you can't go undefeated the whole season.
It builds some character
It was,
too.
it was really surprising though that it was a 3-0 sweep for Milford. You know, like Medfield's
know,
really
right?
I didn't
shutting
know
teams
that.
out all year.
Yeah,
and
that's
they
opposite.
Probably a
was
good team.
Taking the beating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your guys' initial reaction to the girls' loss to Westwood yesterday?
I was in shock, honestly, of how well Medfield did because in past years it's usually a blowout with Westwood, Medfield, and girls, and this year they really they took it to them.
Yeah, they
played
clearly
well.
played
One
some
goal
strong
game, right?
defense. Yeah, it was a 7-6 win for Westwood, who's you know, the traditional power in the TVL, and then this year Medfield, you know, keeps that to a 1-goal game. They probably had a chance to win that late in the game, but not a bad loss for sure.
Yeah, you can't be too upset with that outcome.
I
Yeah.
mean,
All things
keeping it
considered.
that low scoring, got to give credit to
Yeah.
Medfield's defense. They're obviously building their IQ and getting a lot better
Yeah.
working together.
Big game on Saturday. Medfield Boys Lax versus Duxbury in Duxbury. Is Boys Lax ready for the battle in Duxbury?
I think Duxbury's a really good team. Medfield's gonna have to play a full 4 quarters for that one and really, you know, fight hard the whole game. Last night against Westwood, they had that 6-0 start to the game in the first quarter. And then they finished that game with just 12 goals. So the next 3 quarters, they only scored 6. They only let up 2, though. Do you think they'll be able to put a full game together against Duxbury?
Yes, 100%. Medfield's gonna be completely ready for that game. You know, Duxbury's got a solid team. They always have every year. But I think Medfield coming. You know, they didn't get the result they wanted in Norwell, but they basically had it. And I think Norwell's a pretty similar team to Duxbury, skill-wise.
Yeah, I think Duxbury's, you know, going to be an even
It
better
could be-
team.
could be a
But
little
I
bit
think
better,
Medfield
but-
could, you know, Medfield could still, you know, beat them good. Medfield last year 13-7, beat Duxbury at home,
It was a big game.
and they only beat
One of the
Norwell
best of the
last year by
season.
1. But I think
That's true.
Duxbury was still a better team last year too.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, no.
It's all about the mentality the boys hit. Well, once they hit the field, you know, they gotta lock in, take it with full seriousness, and get to work.
I mean, yeah, away in Duxbury not gonna be easy. They're probably gonna
Yeah.
pack the stands.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can get a few Medfield guys down there.
Yeah, we encourage all our students to go to all
yeah,
our
be
away
at that
games.
game, that away game, big one on Saturday.
Yeah.
Looking at softball, does Larkin look like a front runner for MVP?
100%.
Yeah, I mean,
Gotta
especially
be.
coming back
I
as
mean-
the returning. I mean, I think she's gonna be the front runner for that TVL MVP this year. 2
She's
home
already
runs
got
in the
all
last
the
game.
eyes and ears on her already from last
Yeah.
year.
You know, I wouldn't be
Just wanna
surprised
see-
if she's able to win it 4 years in a row.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I could see her playing top tier school for sure.
Well, I'm sure she'll be getting recruited next year as a junior
100%.
for sure.
Yeah.
Is Lyon a Coach of the Year candidate after a 121-15 win versus Ashland in a 2-0 start?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
No doubt about it. Lyon's probably one of the most fierce competitors, teachers out there. She's willing to do whatever it takes to achieve greatness.
Yeah, I think she's
Absolutely.
definitely you know, among the top coaches in the TVL. If she can, you know, go undefeated this year, have some big wins against Hopkins and Hollister, those are some good track teams. She could definitely win Coach of the Year.
She's got a good squad. She's got what it takes.
Yeah.
She's got to get the job done.
What would you guys say are boys baseball's biggest strength?
I would have to say they're pitching.
Yeah,
I think they're
mean,
pitching.
they-
Pitching and defense for sure.
Yeah,
They
Jack
got
Collins
locked down
went.
infield and outfield too.
Jack Collins went 4 innings last game at the mound with no runs against. So you know they had the full
mean-
shutout in that game. Game only went 5 innings, 10-0. You know,
Yeah.
pretty much a mercy rule game there.
Yeah, Goodman at shortstop.
They got a lot of versatile guys. Like Thomas Shirtlift, we see obviously is an outstanding pitcher, and then
Yeah.
he also hits a home run. I
Mhm.
mean, if you can do both,
Yeah,
I think
that's
pretty
big.
much every player on that team is kind of a 2-position player.
Mhm.
Like,
Dual
and they
threat.
can do it. Yeah, they're dual threat.
Yeah, Collins was at third base. You know,
Yeah,
he wasn't
he's
on
got a
the
big
mound, so
arm.
They really have
They were-
strengths all over the field.
Yeah.
You know, batting in the field, and so
There's not really
it's
a weak
fun.
spot on that defense.
Yeah.
That's it for Warrior Talk. Thanks for tuning in.
Welcome back to Medfield Sports Network. We're going to bring you guys a few highlights from the boys and girls track meets versus Ashland on Tuesday. They started the year 2-0, both teams, complete blowouts by the girls team. So we're going to show you some highlights brought to you by Mrs. Schaefer, the business teacher.
Yep.
Shout
So-
out to Shafe.
So first clip here, we have the 400 hurdle. This is William Vasquez. He's really pumping it here. Look at that.
Absolutely
finishing
destroying the
strong.
competition.
Oh,
There's
wow.
no one in sight behind him.
Yeah, he's got, that's at least 20 yards of advantage
Yeah.
right there.
It's a big
It's
margin.
impressive.
So that was a big varsity win by him. We have the freshman 100-meter dash. That was run by Austin Schaefer. He has a slow start here. The Ashland runner gets an early lead.
Oh, wow, he's picking it up, though.
It is 100 meters, so he has plenty of time to catch up. And then right around the last 20 meters, he gets in front of him and then has the comeback win, finishes that.
What
in
up,
the,
Shafe?
5th lane. Yeah, great race by
That's
him.
great. Next, we got the girls 110 hurdle. We have Grace McGowan winning it.
That's great form
Oh,
on the
wow.
hurdles.
That's great, and she really took the lead on that one.
Yeah, you'll notice Medfield had the top 3 finishers there, so Ashland was really
They really
left
crushed
in the
them.
dust on that race.
Yeah, congratulations to the track
Yeah.
team. It's a great performance
Yeah.
at this meet.
Great 2-0 start
Yeah.
and some big wins early on.
Thank you for watching episode 3, and that's a close. We'd like to have a special shout out. Kyle, I think you can take it from here.
Jack Sullivan on his recent commitment to Mercer University.
Great
It's
kid.
D1 lacrosse.
Great kid.
Just want to give him a special shout out. He's a great athlete. He's having a great year this year.
He's worked hard for this his whole life. He's always wanted to play D1. It's always been his ultimate goal, and to finally achieve it is just props to him. Great kid.
Yes.
Very proud of him.
All right. Tune in next episode.
Got this.
Thank you.